Welcome back, ladies and gents. Went around, sold, did what I need to do, recruited back up to full strength. As you can see here, with the exception of Magnus, who's down 1. And I think I can probably just give him a Botanian hero. And then I ran over to Hangard Castle. So that's where I started. I'm going to start this video, the Siege of Hangard. So here we go. Do we have anyone? No, that's a recruitable, okay? Penkanok is under siege. I believe it. Well, it has to be Valandia. Let me look at something here. Yeah. All right, we've got one army going to Penkanok to defeat. That's 800. They'll take care of it. 800 is going to be fine. The Valandians cannot, even if they can get a force that large, which surprisingly they did last time. It was a lot of recruit troops, so I'm sure that AI should be able to handle that. Well, I say I'm sure. I believe they will be able to handle it. I'm not sure because it is the AI, but I think they'll be able to handle it. The good news is it's also the AI that is doing the attacking. So it's AI versus AI, so it's kind of even, I guess you could say. And the defender does get the advantage when it comes to defending. That looks... Let me top this off. Can't tell if they've already... No, there we go. Now I can see it. I just got to be at this one angle. I should be able to see when they... Now, I don't know if this is still the case because, honestly, I haven't paid attention, but right now that's the icon for a siege, and there is an icon for a siege being attacked or counterattacked, and it's got a bunch of little arrows pointing into it, so I'm going to see if that ever changes. I can't remember if that still happens or not, but I know at one time that was the case. Oh, no, it didn't ever change, but they broke the siege or they got the town, one or the other. Let's see. Nope, we can do it this way. Penkanok starts with a P. Oh, they got it. I'll be doggone. We don't own Penkanok anymore, so the Valandians got it. Well... Guess where we're going after this? Oh, I didn't even notice these guys were out of food. I didn't even take time to notice that. Their garrison is already starving out. I'd like to say I planned it that way and I came over here and let the game run as I was sitting in front of this, but it's not true. I came straight over here after doing everything at the end of the last video and just saved the game. They apparently just didn't have a whole lot of food to start with. And I failed to take note. All right, it's low enough number of garrison that I'm not even going to worry about. I'm just going to head straight in, even though they'll probably be done by the time we attack. Let's get these 2 upgrades in. A little more hit points. It's entirely possible that the AI will go there. Ooh, I'm going to try it. It's entirely possible that AI will go and retake Penkanok while I'm doing this. Because in addition to that one army that was heading to defend, okay, he's going to Abcomer. And he's going to Abcomer. Well, then they're not going to go to... Either way, if it's still there when I'm done with this, I'm going to Penkanok. We can't let the Valandians have a town. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, I don't know. I think we'll try it. Ooh, it squeaked in. By the hair of its chinny chin chin. And sorry if you're not a... That's just something... May not make much sense to non-native U.S. people, I guess. All right. Let's go see what we can do here. 480 with 394 being just militia. Make sure there's no upgrades. No. Again, as I've said before, you only get the notification if there's an attribute point to go up. You won't get any indication if there are focus points. So I always like to take a gander through here to remind myself. Okay, there are no focus points. So let's assault this Gird castle. I always find when I play Valandia that I can always reliably get some good horses from here if you stock it right. Man, this is... I tell you what, these Valandian castles, there is no room, is there? Look at the countryside. Well, there's the village, portions of the village down there. I would rather... Well... I was going to say I wouldn't mind having more village over here. I wouldn't mind having a battle out there. It's open area. Or over yonder. I know it's just too far for the trees and stuff to render for the game engine. But still, that looks like a nice place to have a battle right there. If you're horse heavy, especially. This looks like this would hamper the Valandians. Also, I don't really see any strategic reason for a castle to be right here. Unless this is a pass. And it's the only way to pass. That's a mountain range in that direction. And a mountain range in that direction. Then I can understand why there's a castle here to defend it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. All right, it looks like... Well, the towers really don't have much... The towers have to go there and there. There's really no... Yeah, and there's the wooden ramp, and there's the wooden ramp. So that's where they're going. Which means you don't really have much of a leeway. Where... Wow, way back here. Okay. Let me get down and see what I can see. You cannot see that side from that one. You can see both here, but again, that's probably going to be the best choice, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to go right here. I think that's going to be the best choice. I don't think I can get through here. Nope. Got to go around. Can I go around this way? I've never gone through the siege camp before. Oh, I guess you can because there's one of the catapults. The onagers. So this is the one I want. Oh, that was a good hit. Whichever onager did that. Might have been this one. I don't know. Let's see what you guys are aiming at. Too far? I bet my 208 skill is a little more than that AI that was operating it before. So let's bump it down to that notch. See what happens. Been too low there. Yeah. All right, let's go back up a half. It's not going to take long because these towers don't have very much distance to travel. Hans gained the skill in engineering. Oh, it's 227. So it's actually gone up from 208. I don't know that I noted that recently. I must have, because at 225 I would have got another perk. A focus point. Or a perk. A perk, I mean. So I must have mentioned that. Unless I did that off camera, I don't know. Because when I'm running around gathering, recruiting, and selling, sometimes I'll get a point. Most of the time it's just in scouting, though. And sometimes stewardship or leadership, because everybody's got a full army. Very good, very good. Elite Cataphract, Valandian Champion, Hans. I must have put another skill point or focus point in engineering, because notice it went up really nicely just there. I'll take a gander at it when I'm done, if I remember. Go, go, go. Yep, yep, yep. Woo! Valandian sharpshooter, it's always good to get rid of them. Which, of course, it looks like most are 234 now in the engineering. That looks... Oh, no! Woo! I thought that was going to hit the ramp of the tower. That was just pure luck. All right, I dare not launch another one. Let's go to the left and try our luck there. Oh, that looks good. 238. All right. Let's see. I'm going to try it once more. No, that's too far to the right now. Okay, we're going to run in. That last shot was just pure luck. You know, because I moved from the right to the left, and it just happened to land where it needed to. Put up that so you run a little faster. Still several arrows coming my direction. Magnus, 2 skill points in athletics. Very good. He rides a horse 99% of the time. Only when we're sieging is he unhorsed. Ooh, good hit. I was just fixing to roll out this. We'll take him out anyway. I figured one would do it regardless of where I hit him because he'd just been shot. All right. Be careful with those onagers. What are you shooting at? He just shot and it landed over here somewhere. He may have been shooting like in one of those. I think that's what he was shooting. Wait, is there someone in that? I think that's a dead body. Yeah, there's nothing coming out, so it's a dead body. And look, we got troops everywhere. I like this wash tub here. I don't know what it's for, but I like that it's there. Magnus, one-handed. Very good. Come on, let me up. Kill feed. Well, we knew this going in. These are militia. Very few quality troops. There's a lot of them left, though. I guess this is the quickest way down. Where are we going? Here we are. A transition from light to dark always throws me for a loop. There it is. All right, now that sounded like a keep battle, the music. So we are going to have to go to the keep. I got 12 points. Sheena got nothing. Ella got nothing. Jenny got nothing. Magnus, of course, he got 1 in one-handed, 1 in medicine, and 3 in athletics. And the battle's not even over yet, so Finn got nothing. All right. Let's go on the attack. Of course, clear this. Make sure all of my children get in on it so that they can have their skills upgraded. And who do we want to upgrade here? The Valandian Swordsman. And the Sturgeon Spearman. There we go. Okay, ranged troop. He's running, though. I got him anyway. Hardened crossbowman. I don't see any upstairs yet, but I'm sure they will post up there soon. It's amazing how they just, right off the bat, their morale must be particularly low because they didn't even try to make a stand. They just ran immediately. Let's see if there's any range units. Let me go up the ladder. I think I got enough. I think they made it up the stairs so I can reliably just run up here and not have to worry. Yeah, they did. I think the Valandians just retreated all the way to the end. And I don't see any... We've run down a few. I see no crossbowmen. All right, there's Lynn. And Corinne. Corinne. Lynn's holding her shield up. Oh, Corinne got her. I mean, Lynn got her. For a moment there, it looked like Lynn was backing away with her shield up, and then Corinne was going to hit her. But unfortunately, it didn't work out. Oh, Magnus. Athletics up to 89. Very good. I don't like that smoke in my view. Man, that just made me think of a very good movie. Look at her. Sheena, 150. That's a perk. I can't remember the name of the movie. Is it Smoke in Your Eyes? But I remember it being an excellent, excellent movie. It's about a... You know those guys that drive those planes that dump fire retardant and water on forest fires? That's what it's about. And it's kind of similar to the movie Ghost, if you've ever seen that movie. Very, very good movie, though, with an actor that's you don't really hear much more anymore. Okay. We didn't lose anything. Jenny got 1 in athletics. Lynn got 2 in one-handed and 1 in athletics. Finn, 1 in one-handed and 1 in athletics. Magnus, 3 in athletics. Of course, she's got to do better than everybody else, and 1 in one-handed. And Sheena the Air got 3. Well, she matched Magnus in athletics and 2 in one-handed. All right. Did we get, and plus, we got, where's it at? Nope. 3 Sturgeon Spearmen upgraded. So that's good. So I can make them either. Who's this? Brunda.
Good to see you here.
Faffin, my man. All right. He always votes for me. Let's do these upgrades. And I'm going to go a little more with heavy spearmen. We'll take all these prisoners. Jenny and Lynn got a little wounded. But that could have been from the siege, the initial siege. All right, show mercy. Continue. See what we got here. All right. We're going to go with military tradition because I think I've pointed this out every time. I'd rather 2% experience to infantry just all the time, plus 2 experience to infantry in your party every day, as opposed to 10% of the experience gained as a bonus to infantry after battles. Because I'd rather just every time we move, because 80% of the game is moving around, 10% is battles, and 10% is recruiting and fief management, that type of stuff. So I'd just rather go ahead 2 experience every day. All right. Let's manage this castle. Everything should be 3 because I didn't devastate or anything like that. Their food is already going up again. They just had a low level of food to start with because you can see that, well, both Hongard and Furton are over 600. Yeah, 995. Woo, that's a lot. And 1,000 hearths. Boy, these villages have not been bothered with in a very, very long time. So that's great. We can just leave that as is. Let's look at the garrison. I don't need anybody. I'm just looking to see what's in there. More of those heavy axemen. I will take that 1 heavy axeman and give a Sturgeon Warrior. That way it's a 1-for-1 swap. And I'll just leave the rest. That's fine. As long as I'm topped off. There is no Sturgeon Archer. Yeah, that's it. What's in the dungeon? Anything? Did they throw anybody in the dungeon? Yeah, those 2. All right. Let's... Hang on. Let's look at this. Clans. Who was that? 100. 100. Seems like there was somebody over here that was in the 80s in Vlandiland. Oh. Who do you guys... Marneth, Carbansanth, and Dunglings. I thought I went to them before. Oh, no, that was Cianon, wasn't it? All right, so these guys... I could have seen it right here, Joe. Carbansanth, Dunglings, and Marneth. I need to up my standing with them. And it was probably... What happened is probably that was the clan that said we want peace with Vlandia about 4 times, and I've denied it every time. Because everybody else is still 100. Or 98. I saw one that was 98. And these guys are at 98 also. So it is the... Ormadoving. Dovahkiin. Okay. Carbanseth, Dunglanies, and Marineth. You know, I'm heading to Pencanak. So let's take that guy, those guys out of the dungeon. Leave. Talk to party leaders. Do you have any? No, you don't. We'll give you what we can. Then we'll give Finn what we can.
I'm at...
Except these guys. All right, 107. Yep. 84. And Magnus, how many can you hold? More than her.
I'm at your service.
I'm at your service. Okay. 86. Is that going to be enough? No. Do I want to take... Yeah, we'll do this. Just give them all of these. And however many of these... to get him up to 86. I think we're going to still wind up dumping some. About 30, 33. So instead... Oh, there we go. Now, Magnus, let me give you those extra 33 troops or whatever the exact number is. Just to get me to 24. Boom. There we go. 33. All right, now let's head to Pencanak. Oh, Azulasov? Already going to Pencanak, my man. Okay. Ulislav. What happened to the other army that was on the map? Maybe they got taken out. Maybe they tried to intervene and got taken out. But this is a 1,000-man army. Well, we're going to head in this direction either way. But along the way... Man, I'm going to try to stop in Jacqueline. Although, I do want to go this way. Because I want to do some recruiting as we head in that direction. Whew. Who needs a horse? Cavalry. 51, 53, 37. You can have a horse. We're going to hit Nogrint and then Galen. Oh, I didn't mean to. I was trying to click on that X. There we go. Grab these recruits. And while I'm thinking about it, let me look at my food situation. I really need beer and cheese. Let's buy the... What's the... Butter. Yeah, butter and cheese. We just found a hideout over yonder. 26.5 view distance. Oh, no. Wow. They must be a sizable Vlandian army over there. I don't know how that's possible, to be honest with you. Let's trade. I don't know how that's possible. That they could take out a 1,000-man army? Of sturgeons? I'm going to have to go... Yeah. I'm going to make sure I recruit everything then. Because that's 2 armies in a row they've wiped. I don't understand that. I really don't. Ooh, this is a... I can't believe... Let me set this up. I can't believe... There's a video that hasn't become public yet. And there's a little segment, maybe 2 minutes about that. Feel free to... You'll see. Okay. Let's leave. Top off. Well, not top off, but give Magnus what we have. Yeah, I'm definitely making me think I really need to recruit now because I don't understand how they can possibly wipe 2 armies like that after taking the town. So they would have stocked the town with troops, right? And then the army that assaulted them while they were attacking the town, they wiped. And then another army came up after the fact, assaulted them, and they wiped. That is a little hard for me to believe. It happened once before, I think, earlier on in this playthrough. Well, I think in that case it was the Azurai, how they were able to do that, and it just baffles me. Not being able to see what's going on, of course. I can only speculate. But I did see, I think that was a 1,014-man army. And it just disintegrated. Which tells me it was AI to AI. So it must be, how in the world the Vladinians can even gather that many troops, I don't know. But I'm going to find out. Looks like they're attacking Mott. I don't know if maybe there's a built-in dynamic of the game where if you keep denying peace, the enemy gets more and more, what's the word I'm looking for? Sturdy, not sturdy, but resilient. I don't even know what I came here for. I wanted to recruit, which I did already. Let's hit Chornad. Because again, I'm a little worried about the size of this Vlandian army. How? They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one way down here, if they still have it. I can't see. Yeah, they've got that one right there. You can just barely see it pop up. So they've got 5 castles, and that's all they was able to draw from. That's their income. That's everything. And they took Pencanak and wiped 2 Sturgeon armies. That doesn't seem fishy to anybody but me. You can only hold 4 more. So we'll give these to Finn now. Definitely seems like I need to bulk up Palisant they're attacking. With them attacking Mott, it makes me think, and that is an actual Vlandian. Oh. She's from a Sturgeon clan that joined them. I was going to say she's not a mercenary. She's an actual Vlandian clan. I could understand if a mercenary was attacking that. Usually, if the actual faction lords are doing it. Okay, who is this? Uric, you own what? I always got to check because I just cannot remember. You own Prevent and Galen. Do you own Jacqueline by any chance? Yeah, you do. Oxhaw. All right, I'm going to give it to Uric. This here, by me keeping myself denied getting these little castles, that almost guarantees that when we get back attacking the Empire, that I'll get some Empire towns back. Because you can tell they're anxious to give me something. Do I need olives? I know I'd grab some. Yeah, I'll take the olives. I like to have 300 of everything. I'm not even going to try to run that trader down because I can't catch. She's going to be too fast for me. But I will go into Sargo. Now they're attacking Rimtoil. I will go into Sargo. And the reason I want to make sure that I've got a full party is because when we attack Pencanak, remember my kids are going to stock it full of troops. So if I go in already depleted, it's not going to end well. Nope, I'm not going to happen. Not going to do it. I don't care how much you all complain or how low the status goes. I'm not going to do it. I will buy, let's get some cheese if you got any. And beer. That's the only thing I can get from them. Only thing I want to get from them. Okay. I have half of mine. In fact, I'm going to. I'm going to run down here also and recruit. What was this? It must have been recruitable. I can't believe 231 and Sverdorn? Svadorn? Who knows? I'm sure somebody in Scandinavia can probably pronounce that, but I'm from Georgia, so good luck. Been to Scandinavia, but that's it. Okay, what have we got here? You're topped off. And what about Sheena? think we can get you topped off before we get there. You recruited 3 on your own. Very good. Let me go ahead and give you this. I'm going to look at their food situation because I will take their dates and their beer. I will leave everything else. They only had 2 cheese, I think it was anyway. All right, let's hit Savinth. What are you going to do, buddy? You're going to go to Rimtoil, hopefully. She's determined to hit Mod, isn't she? Oh, this is good. This is a good amount of troops to be recruited. 92. Well, since it's too many, let's make sure you get the high-level troops and then 1 recruit. And then I'll dump the rest. Buy the butter and cheese. All right, let's go take a look. I want to swing by Pencanock first to see what the defenders look like. And then I'm going to try to go wipe this arm. Where are you going, buddy? Abcomer. That's not ideal. We're only moving at 3 points. Oh, I've still got a hurting penalty. Even with, you know what? I can abide by that. And I'm going to get rid of the steppe horse, around seas, sturgeon natives. There we go. All right. Yeah, I know I'm losing money, but I'd rather increase the speed by 0.1 even. Look at the sphere of force we generate as we move through this area. Everybody just runs. Okay, this is 557. How on earth did they stock that with 550 troops? Look at this! And still have an army big enough to attack Rimtoil and wipe 2 of ours? Where are they getting all these forces from? I got to get over here and wipe it. I think they're going to go take this guy, but I think this is a larger armory. You are running. 69 was chasing 117. What are my guys doing? Oh, this is a tiny army. All right, let's take Parabad out. Oh, actually, let me see if... Let me ask Parabad. He's not in an army. He's just single. Oh, I don't have a choice. I was going to ask him if he would join us, but I don't have the option to because he's in a siege. So let's just go ahead and assault the siege. 213, it's not even... Oh, I guess we got some horse archers here. I'm not even going to bother setting up. We'll just march ahead. Because I think they're going to move to their... They are moving to their left and up on that hill. So that's why we're just going to head in this direction. Whoop. Maybe they won't go all the way up the hill, but I think they'll go right up there. Right up yonder. Get our horse out to the best of my ability. Woo, got me a knight. And a equite. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay. It's a glaive, Joe. You moron. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, my goodness. How much frustration I could have avoided. All right, I think that's going to do it for their pitiful charge. Let's just march into them now. I think we're going to do this all with infantry and ranged. Story of your life, huh? What was a horse in the way, right? Hit that tree. Oop, sucks to be you. Infantry. 471 infantry versus 56 infantry and 53. They're wanting to go up in there. All right, let's just go ahead and do it. We've got a lot of green troops that need some training. Who are you going after, bud? Oh, a horse over there. Oh, too much momentum for me. I couldn't turn. I just wish AI also had momentum. All right, fellas, take care of business. What did people used to say in the 80s? TCB. Oh, don't want you running away. Thank you. Go, go, go. Oh, I thought he was running away. If an archer doesn't get him, oh, he just stops on a dime, yet I've got momentum. That's what I keep talking about. Where's that? They got him. Oh, there's another one way over yonder. Everybody. See if the horse can get involved since he's near them. I think they'll get him. There it is. May have been, no, it was a horse. Horse got him. Okay. We lost 3, which were probably, oh, a highborn warrior. That surprises me. Another highborn warrior and a brigand. That's all right. I hate losing the Battanian archers, but I think I've got enough in stock, i.e. in prisoners, to replenish them. All right, Gutlands. Nah. Prisoner. I was considering letting him go. He was not in an army. How do we have... Well, okay, never mind. That was a stupid question. 4, 5. 5 lords in that one party, but it wasn't an army. Well, the good news is we can just jump into Rimtoil Castle and give off... Although, I'm afraid if I jump into Rimtoil Castle, they're going to stock it with troops. Wait a minute. Go up to 105. There you go. 1 troop shy.
I'm at your command.
Yes, you are, Finn. You've been very good at what you do. I'm going to take the Battanian hero and the Finn champions and the warrior. Then I'll give you 3 of the... Nope. Yep, I'll give you 3 of these. Or however many. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. All right, that's close enough. Jump into the... Please don't fill that garrison. 2, 4, 6. I can live with that. 6 troops. Who's in there? Who's in here?
I'm at your command.
There was 3 Sturgeon lords in this castle. Lords and... What is she? All right. Lords and nobles, I should say, I guess. I started to say lords and lordettes. All right, let's go back to Marnath. Because I'm pretty sure that army was gathering to attack Svedorn. Yep, there they go. 2, 4, 6, 8. It can't be 8 because I've only got 3 companions. Let's recruit. Give this... He can hold 4 more. We're going to need to do a little bit more recruiting, but let's see if there's... I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many do you need? You need 0, and you need only 2. You know what? I'm going to hold on to those. Nobody to... Let's see about trade. I'm going to hold on to those archers until we've attacked Pinkenok. Because I don't want them just stuffing those archers in Pinkenok. I've only got 5 to recruit. You got a lot of money here. And I really need to put some stuff in a stash. Or spend about a week doing nothing but Wow. Yeah, I need to spend a week doing nothing but smelting. Let's hit Athkafel. Athkafel? Oh, that was way too many. How many do you need? 0. Yeah, everybody's flush. So instead, let me just buy the cheese and butter. And then head in this direction. I'm going to attack Pen Canuck. And hopefully they will come in. Ooh, they've got an army. They're gathering an army right here. But I'm going to attack Pen Canuck because that's their base of power. I can't believe. It still baffles me how they're able to do this. Hopefully they'll come and contest this. And I don't have to run down an army. Because if they do, it'll take everybody. They've already got 500 troops here. And we're only 1,000 strong. So it looks like they're going to try it. Which I look forward to. Oh, see that large party coming up? Let me make sure I've got, yep. Come on. You two, meet up. Form a larger army. You're 400 and you're 200. 600 and 5 is 11. They could do it. I mean, they could attempt. No, I'm not making peace with the Vlandians. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Who just created an army? Ah, my Khuzait buddy. That hurts me to say that. All right, that particular Khuzait I do like. Is he still by the way? Nope. No, they're rich. He still got Charis, though. And his one castle over there on the furthest eastern castle you can get, I believe. But I'm almost certain the moment we go to war, or the Khuzait declares war on us, he'll lose that. I just hope that Charis... Well, let's see. $4477.6, and it's not in a negative. So it is generating him some money. And I don't think it's stocked with defenders like I would stock it, like packed full to the gills. Who is this? Khuzait. Well, nothing I can do about that. Pen Canuck has to go. They're attacking Rimtoil again. One, two, three, four. I don't recognize... She doesn't look like a Vlandian by birth. He does. He does. And he is, I know for a fact. Roman, you start with Roman. Of course, that could be his kid looking at his age. No, he's 67. All right. Fair enough. What is that? Hang on. Sogard's clan. I don't know who that is. Let you make your one fire. All right, now let's bring out the trebuchets. Wooden walls. Level 1. All right, I think that's good enough. One upgrade.
Sergeants in charge!
All right. Yeah, Pinkanok is... Well, that cleared up when I got closer. I was going to say it's really beat up. I just don't like seeing those Vlandian banners. Okay, this is a ramp situation. I don't remember which... I think I went here last time. I can't remember, so I'm just going to go far right. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Thank you. Thank you. That ground. Look at that discoloration on the ground. I wonder what causes that. Oh, there's the wall. It's like it's burnt. The ground has been burned. But it's a clear... It's obviously a graphics thing because it's just a straight line. Really, the only thing that I've seen like you saw in a previous video was the blue. Some of the graphics being blue. And I think it's a snow. I think it's a snow thing. The snow layer. That's just my guess. Because I don't think I saw that before there was snow for the seasons. All right, 239. I need to back it up, though. About there. We'll go, say, a quarter. Reduce the range by a quarter. See what happens. Gotta go more. Although they're massed on the ground on the other side. So let's back it up all the way to here and see what happens. The left-right, the aiming was fine. I didn't have to change it at all. Ah, that's a little too much. All right, so we're going to go up a quarter. Or one, about right there. Well, still got some horse troops. I want to see if I can get one more in there. We can go over the tower. I'm not worried about hitting the tower now. Very good. Some more. I think it's... They got a lot of horse troops here. Which surprises me. Although, I guess it shouldn't because Vlandia is going to be horse heavy. And then when they stock a garrison into a town, it's going to be a lot of horses in it. I confess, I don't see that tower. That tower... Oh, there it is, behind the smoke. Ugh. My old eyes. And the tower being wood, and the walls being wood, and then behind the smoke. Alright. Sorry, buddy. You just got hit. Twice. You can see 2 arrows sticking out of him. Good hit. Ooh, come on. Too far to the left. I'm gonna... Oh, that was a nice hit. I'm gonna move to the right just a tad. See how that looks. 1 Imperial infantryman. I'm gonna leave it right there and let fly again. Although I think it's gonna hit the tower. I think it's too far to the right now. Nope, nope. Too far. I haven't changed the range. Come on. I'm gonna leave the range where it's at. I'm not gonna make any changes. Let's try again. Dadgummit, I should have bumped the range down. Oh, that's right. My skill has gone up as I got about, you know, a few more points. So I do need to bump the range down. Wow. Because as I was hitting those guys, you notice it said has gained engineering skill. And then, of course, you get a little more range. You get a little better at this the higher your skill. I am not going to... Where are they going? Looks like they're going through them and past them. Yeah, I'm not going to throw in there anymore. Where did that arrow come from? Looks like one went from my right to my left. I was just fixed to shoot them, but I think the onagers took care of them. There's one right there. Sometimes those shots like that are difficult because of the mouse I have is very high DPS, and just a slight movement of the hand and you can move an inch easily, especially with at my age. Closer it's a little easier because your target's a little bigger, of course. Alright, where is that guy shooting from? Where is he? What am I stuck on? Oh, I didn't even see those stakes in the ground. Where's that coming from? Out of that murder hole there? I don't see him, but I guess there he is. Oops. Man, I can't seem to get in that hole. What's the deal, Phil? There we go. That should stop that nonsense. Alright. Tanian archer going over there. Alright, guys, don't stand here. Just press on. 2, 3, 4. Charge. I'm not even going to try to go through there. As far as I know, there's only one archer over in that tower, so I'm not even going to head in that direction. Where are you guys? Oh, is this the way to the keep? I did not realize, or I'd have been standing here with my bow out. Where? Some of you are going right, and some of you are going left. Oh, maybe it wraps around because there's the keep. Just so happens one of the Valandians or whoever it is running one of the Valandian forces. I don't know what culture they are. Well, it looks like we may have a keep battle. I'm not even going to try to run them down. No keep battle. Very good. All right, I got 5 points in engineering. Ella got 1 in one-handed and 1 in athletics. Jenny got 4 in one-handed and 7 in athletics. Sheena got nothing. Magnus got nothing. We lost 19. Arthemund.
I give up.
You don't
Thanks
have yet.
for your help, stranger.
You're a
We
prisoner.
haven't met properly yet, have we?
Okay. And Nadia. And even this mercenary. We're going to take everybody, of course, since we're in the town. Show mercy. This town needs a lot of mercy. Nope. Not going to do it. You know, it didn't tell me how many... Oh no, I hit yes! Oh my god. What a... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I could declare war again. What? That's what happens when I'm trying... not necessarily rush things, but just not really paying as close attention as I should. I did not mean to... That's why I was saying it doesn't show me how much influence I used that time. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. All the lords we had in prison just released. Well, you know me. If I make a mistake, I live with it. I'm not going to reload. That's just not the way I play. If the game, you know, if there's a glitch or something like that, a bug, then I may reload. But I'm not going to do it if I make a mistake. So I just made the mistake. I'm going to live with it. We want you to be... Win a truce to not increase... I'm going to go with that. Again, it's morale. I've mentioned this before. Let's look at the town. It is beat up. Let's get some loyalty up first. Well, we're not at war with anyone. Valandia was the only place we were at war with. So by me stupidly clicking on that, too quick of a click, we're going to sit here for a moment, let this go up. I'm going to recruit, throw this in the garrison. Do you have any sturgeons for me? To swap out, I don't want to take No, you do not. Not anything higher than I already have. Well, we got a spearman. I'll take that. Okay. And I don't really have 437. Again, they're giving me 5 for Pin Canuck, but I don't want Pin Canuck. I'll give it to someone else. Is there anybody I can recruit that is... I don't know how you guys... Oh, I can't change you. Let's do this now. I'm sure we'll be at war probably with the Khuzaits here very soon. So you've got 12, 18, and 13. Well, we'll get them to Magnus. I'm going to have to go recruit some more range troops. They don't have very much money. I think if we recruit again, we won't have that herding penalty, so I'm not going to sell any horses just yet. We'll take this last 2,600 here. And 1 for 11. All right, wait here for just a moment. Let's get rid of... you guys. Still not enough. We're going to dump a bunch of these. I want you up here, please. I guess these guys, just to get us to 24. All right. Now let's wait it out. It's going up +8. So one day will get us up into range where they can start building. Then I can see what the actual, if it's going up or down. Once we get above, I think that'll give us 24, and then we'll see. All right. I think 25 is the cutoff. I'm not going to click on this yet. First of all, let me look at this. Stop that. We're paying 1,500 Vlandia. What was this offer? If we agree to... yeah, let's pay 910. That's better than 1,500. So they had an offer on the table, and I'm going to go ahead and take that. I honestly think that's a glitch in the game, but I don't know that. So it was on offer, so I'm going to go ahead and accept that original offer they gave us. Now they're packing Abcumber with troops. Did you see that? Oh, Joe, you're an idiot. Come on, let's go up above 25. Before I give this town away. There's a lot of pluses. Forgiveness of debts, tribunes of the people, festival and games, fairgrounds, security. And that's why I pass all those laws that increase loyalty and security. Security is 100 plus 11, but that's because we're here. I believe the presence is plus 10, because I think all 4 of us probably have that perk. When we're present, that gives a boost to security. And even if we left, that plus 10 goes away, it'd still be plus 1 because it's plus 11. 11.12. Oh, I didn't realize it was on medium speed. All right, there we go, 31. Now let's take a gander at this. If I actually give it something, I want to give it workshops, what I want to do. Let's do that. And it's still positive. Very good. Let's boost that for whoever gets this town. You know what? I may hold on to it so that I can build this town up. 64 days. 43. I don't think it'll go any... yeah, 43s. Okay, hold on to workshops. And then go to orchards. And then go to... where is granary? Granary, right? And I'll pop that in because that's 4 building slots. I should be able to pay attention to it before then. It's still a positive. Let's see if they offer to give it to me. I'm going to take it just so that I can help build it back up. And then I'll give it back to someone. I'm going to wait till I hear the rooster crow. There we go. Let's see who they want to give it to. Hans. Okay, I'm just not going to vote. Well, I'm going to accept it. That's what they want. And then I'll spend my money, which I've lost a little over 2 million since we lost our 2 fiefs. Let's go into the smithy. I have so much stuff to smelt. And again, before I make a mistake, let me get the glaive and the avalanche back. I think it would take, like I say, a solid week to get through all this stuff, meaning 7 days of smelting. $65, $75, $85. We probably had about 150 just hammers when I started. All right, that's it. That's all we can do. Let's wait here for some time. Let's look at this recruitable. Hang tight. I'm going to recruit these militia and throw them in here. Now I do obviously have 437, but I'm going to stock this town. I'm just going to go one more day while we're at peace. Get one more day of... Let's look and see how much I have, in fact. I think I have... Last time I checked, I had 1.2 million worth of weapons I was carrying around. Let's go ahead and sell what we have, if I can, other than weapons. Because all this is going to be garbage. That's not bad, 17 and 10, but it's very heavy, I imagine. I didn't look at the... Yeah, 830. As I say that, I think mine was 12.4. All right, let's sell all of that. I can live with that. I want to look and see how much... If I was to sell all the weapons I'm holding... There's a lot of weapons here, and they won't... Let's just do weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 1.4 million. Even... 1.4 million. Just weapons, not even including all this that I've got here. All of this. That's amazing. Okay. I really need a lot of smelting time. All right, there's the rooster. Let's do this one more time. We're never going to get through the blacksmith hammers. There's too many of them. All right. Let me leave the town. If you have any recruits and traders or militia, I'm going to take them. Then we're going to go do some recruiting.
I'm at your service.
And if possible, I really should go look at my towns. I think I've still got 3 towns left. And I think they're all 3s across the board. But I could probably throw some low-level troops in there and take out high-level troops to decrease the money, because we're still losing a lot of money every day. And of course, these guys are going to recruit. So let me... I think I'll give you horse. That way I know easy to remember what to take back. I'm not going to have enough all across the board, of course, but I'll start with horse. Then I'll go to heavy spearmen. I just don't want them recruiting once I jump in to Pencanak. Oh, just a few too many. There we go. I will recruit again. There's nothing to recruit. Let's throw all these recruits into the garrison, including the sturgeons. Yeah, that's fine. Nope. No, I'm going to keep the sturgeons because I'm going to give this town away, and I may not make it back here and be able to take the sturgeon recruits out, and I am short. So we'll hold on to the recruits. And then leave. And let's look at the archer at 16, 19, and 18. So I definitely need to recruit range troops. Let's go down here. Let's start at Inveth. I think it's just a matter of minutes before we're declared on again by someone. And I think it'll be the Kuzach or the Southern Empire. Whoa, whoa. I got rid of so many troops. Let me take some back now because I'm short. I don't have enough troops to handle all my prisoners. So let's take you back. I obviously don't want you to have... Let me go this route. There we go. Still not enough? Well, that was all the horse. Let me go here, because I do want them to recruit as we're going through in addition to the recruiting I'm doing. You, I gave... I can't remember. I think it was... I thought I gave you some sturgeon spearmen. Did I not? Right there. I still don't have enough. I'm pretty sure it was just spearmen. All right, I need a few more, so let me take them from Magnus. Got to make room for them to have archers anyway. Uh, 70? There we go. That should, yeah, now I've got enough. Heading on to Inveth. Oh. Grab a drink of water while I'm recruiting. And let's see about that butter and cheese, of course. They're swimming in butter. I guess, I don't know. I've never played any previous games. And there's something about butter. I don't know what it is. But I know Bannerlord is something bannered about in the forums all the time. I don't really know what that means. I mean, I know what the word butter and the word lord means, but I don't know how it pertains to the previous game. I can't believe there's not any archers in there. There's a couple. One, two, three. Go down to Cantrek. Then we'll go back up to Imlog. Excuse me. I think the Valandians are recruiting like crazy. Now that there's peace. Moran. 30. Let's give her 34. Do I need grapes? I do not. We'll hit Aster, then Lindorn, and then go back in this direction. Although I think I might go to the opposite direction. We'll see. I'm not taking the recruits on purpose. I mean, I'm purposely excluding them. I'm going to give you... You got 34. I'm going to give you one more. And give the rest to Finn. Then hit Lindorn. I guess I may as well make the sweep. We got plenty of horse, I believe. 51, 58, and 42. That's plenty of horse. And the reason I was checking the horse was because we're going to go to Pendrake, and we're right next to Kalius and whatever village that is, and they both have Valandian horses. Hit Pendrake. And then we'll run back over to Drumore and Tormelina since we don't need any horses. Dariat's the other village. There's a lot of butter and cheese there. All right, we're getting there. Brings you up to 34. Maybe between Drumore and Funky Tormelina, we'll have enough. And then my plan is to head to Sturgia and recruit the rest as pure Sturgeon troops and get as many Sturgeon troops as I can. Oh, there we go. Who was it? The Azurai. That surprised me. I thought it would be the Khuzaits. Well, there goes my plan. I'm still going to try and get some Sturgeon troops into my children's army. What I should have done is try like heck while we're at peace to get Magnus a wife. But we were just so short on troops because I knew there was going to be a war declared sooner rather than later. And I need to get my troops up. I think the Sturgeons may go for Charis. We'll see. They may not. Of course, they may or they may not. That's a given. But, you know, I think they may go for Charis. Because they're going to be able to bring everything. Azra. I may have said Sturgeons, but I meant Azra. See, they're only at war with us, so they can bring everything. Which means it might be a 2,500-man army coming our way. Let me hit Aster again. He only needs 6 troops before I'd be happy. 6 archers. And then we'll go to Flintog, and then I'm going to try. If I still need them, I'll hit Uthalam and Seordis, but I need to get some. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. I'll also take you. Butter and cheese. That gives you 33. So let's go straight to Flintog, because I want to get as close to Sturgeon lands as I can. Ah, Prisciana died of old age. Her family and friends will remember her. Looks like the Khuzaits in the Southern Empire just declared peace. Apparently they were at war. That's probably why they didn't declare war on me. Those are the 2 largest empires outside of us, I believe. The Sturgians are the number 1, and it is the Khuzaits are 14, the Southern Empires. No, it is the Azurai. Okay. Khuzaits are number 1, the Azurai are number 2, and then the Southern Empire, and then Vlandia, and then Western Empire. Where? How much? Hang on, we'll get locked in here. Let's get this. I'll take all these guys. Magnus, you're going to get them whether you need them or not. And then let's look. Where is the Western Empire? Right there. They only have Thorius Castle and Amitetes. Oh, Onika. I didn't see Onika down here. As far as I can tell, that's it for them. No. They got Sinopia. Oh, wow. They got Taker Castle? Hold on. I don't even know how that happened. So in the middle of the Sturgeons, the Southern Empire, and the Khuzaits, they have Taker Castle. And I got to be honest with you, I didn't realize it was the Southern Empire that had Ov Castle. Well, I guess it was the Southern Empire, and the Khuzaits were just at war because, as I saw in the feed, they just declared peace. So chances are that's when it was taken during that current war. All right, where am I at? Did I already do this? Yes. All right, let's head over here to Kargarev. We're probably still down by 150 troops. I did not want the ranged troop. Now that everybody's got the correct amount of ranged troops I want them to have, I can just give everything over. I'll give all the low tier. I'll keep the high tier because the chances of us having to invade. Who just created an army? Blag? I don't know that name. Wow. One recruit? Really? That's all you have in Varcheg? You know what? I'm going to take a chance and run up here because I can't imagine many people have been recruiting this far up off the beaten path. What are you going for? Lanakian to besiege. Who's at war with the Khuzait still? Valandia. Is that Valandia sieging Ortesia? It's got to be. They're the only people they're at war with. That's going to suck if they get that town. Doggone Valandians just won't die. Going to hit Revel. I don't think I'm going to run up to Zeman and Eustacle. I may. I'm here, and I don't get out here very often. Oh, I got a pottery shop here. It's halted, of course. There's no clay way to heck up here. Why do I have a pottery shop up here? Revel has fish and grain. I bet I don't have... I've probably got some clay. I've got a little bit of clay. You know what? I'm going to give it here and let it do its thing. And let's look and see what it has as far as... It doesn't have any... Oh, pottery. It's got 12. You know, I'm going to... I don't know. I'm going to take all 12 pottery just because I'm not really a trader. But let's look at the armor they have here. They don't have the 54. They do have some infantry armor and horse armor. So this town is wealthy enough to have that. That's good to know. I don't want the line breaker, so I'll take all these recruits. Then we'll go down to this fishing village, see what they have. Force. Charis. I knew it. One troop. Oh, gosh, Joe. I got distracted by them attacking Charis. Too many. There we go. Also, I want you to move up here so I can see you better. All right, so they're going to get Charis because I don't think our army can stop them. Because this is going to be the first army of the war, which means it's going to be huge. And I can't get there in time even if I had the opportunity. Can you take all? Yeah. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. Because the chances of anybody recruiting from here are, I think, slim to none. So they should be well stocked. I think I just have to accept that Charis is going to fall. Because I don't see any army. Yeah, they're all going to... This army might... If these two combined, I still think the Azrai would be over 2,000 strong. But if these two combined, plus the garrison of Charis, they might stand a chance. At the very least, they could possibly weaken that army. But they're not going to do it. They're going to stupidly use 2,000 troops to attack Lanikin Castle, which probably has 130 defenders. There's only 3 here. Somebody has recruited, it looks like. Wow, that surprises me. Although it could have been a mercenary. But it's been a while since I came over here. Probably since I attacked. I think I'm the one that grabbed that castle for Sturgia. So it's been a long time. Possibly 100 videos ago. I don't really know. Butter and cheese. It had a lot of butter and cheese. All right, let's head directly back to Varcheg. Well, they got Lanikin. Now, please pivot and go down to Charis. Although thinking about that may be a bad idea. They'll wind up losing their entire armies. Okay. Vilder, again, you own Revel, Aster, Ustakul. You don't own... What about Fafin? Yep, give it to Fafin. He had more Valandian, Valandian territory. Closer. That's a Batanian castle, and it's closer to Valandian land than what the other guy had. Might as well hit Carber. We're running right through it. 3 recruits for Sheena. We'll take all 9 of these. Oh, gotta remember Valandians, Joe. Okay. Back over 1,000. But again, a lot of Utis clan declares war on Azrai. Pin Kanak. Oh no, if they've got enough forces to siege 2 towns at the same time, we're in trouble. Wow. Doggone Azrai and that. Where they're located, they can just afford to do that. Because there's only 2 ways into Azrai land. Everybody but you. I'm sorry. Everybody but you and you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, you're topped off. You still need quite a few for Sheena. I'm going to be starting off. They're moving south, it looks like. At least some areas. I'm going to be in defensive mode, so I need as many troops as we can get. Oh, all of you. Thank you very much. Because we're not going to be attacking towns. We're trying to break their large armies so that the AI has a chance. Let's hit Kranarog. I think I'm going to just go straight to Omor. Try to recruit from Omor. I just don't need any more horse troops. Let's go straight to Omor. 2.39 in the snow. Villagers are going to lose that battle. So be it. 1040. Finn got 20 and something. I didn't really notice it. what it was. There's the Khuzaits. That's, I knew it. Doggone it. Just as soon as I get here. Stop. Why can't you click on that? Go there. All right, well, we're going to be sandwiched here, something fierce. I think that's probably... They got butter. I was going to say, I didn't think they were going to have any butter and cheese, but they had a little bit. Let's give you... You need 3 more. We're going to hit Chornabas. Man. The priority probably should be the Khuzaits because this is core territory. This is Sturgeon lands. And I think they're just going to start gobbling it up. And the AI has very, very difficult time with the Khuzaits, whereas I will probably fare better just because I'm not stupid enough to chase every little horse archer. And I tend to let them come to me at the beginning of the battle. That helps a lot. I'm going to lose. I'm only going to recruit. We're going to lose Pen Canuck. Oh, no, we're not. They gave up? That's interesting. I was going to say, I better not recruit up to 437 because we're going to lose Pen Canuck, but I guess I'll recruit everything I can. All right, they just wiped out our army. Are you topped off? You are. All right, they're all topped off. I just need one more troop, and then we'll get it from Mazhaden. That's another reason I wanted to keep the war going with the Valandians. You know what? I'll take you 3, because I'll just replace recruits from Magnus for another faction.
I'm at your service.
I'd rather have him with the Valandian recruits anyway. All right, I'll take it from the Battanians. Well, not all of it. And I'll take one of you away. I know it just took a higher level troop, but that's okay. I'll swap him out for something else. All right, I will give you that Valandian footman for one of these Battanian volunteers. All right, that works out. Now, let me assess the situation here. Blag is about to get wiped out also. Or he's right on the verge of it. I think... Oh, man. There's really no large army yet here that I can take on. I'm going to head in this direction until I have an indication of where the Khuzaits are going to muster. Because I think it'll be Balgard, but that's just... It's level 3 walls and 600 defenders, so I may be able to make it back. But I don't want to just linger over here doing nothing. So I'm going to head in this direction. And hopefully I can engage one of these big armies. Perhaps even keep this guy from getting wiped out. But he's down to 183 troops, so he's going to be gone before I can get there. All right, so this is possibly the Khuzaits. Remember I said that we are the Borakar character. That clan owns the furthest eastern castle you can get in Khuzait land, and that's it. And he's fixing to lose it. He's already lost Charis, so he's going to be very weak here in a moment. He's not going to have any income. There's that army wiped out. Oh, man. We just don't have... I'm now the only army on the map. Acre. How many are now in prison? They've got 23 of our prisoners in Charis. Most of them. And the Khuzaits don't have any yet. All right, here's a Azerite army. Let's see how big it is. 945. I'm going to take it on. Ooh, it was 18. It was 1,900 about total. I need them to keep going. Let me jump on these guys. Make sure I have... Yep. Let's take these guys out to the best of my ability, at least. I think they're going to siege Pinkanok is what they're going to do. So let's try to weaken this army. I don't know what they're going to do, but I think they're going to go up here and turtle, but we'll see. I hope not, but I definitely want to walk up here as quickly as possible. All right, they're running to their left for certain. It's the infantry that you're concerned with. So maybe they're going to go right above his head there and turtle instead.
Infantry! Archer, move! Horsemen, forward!
We got 48 horse archers.
Horsemen, forward!
But I can probably take out 3 or 5 of them. Now that I have remembered that I have a glaive and what that means. Difference between these and the Khuzait horse archers. These guys have shields. The Khuzaits don't. That's why they're a little more difficult to deal with. Ooh, I'd like to take her. I think that's her out. I'll break that shield eventually. Ah, don't want to crest that ridge. Oh, they don't either, apparently. Very good. I don't know where she went. I can keep the range on this guy, but keep my speed. Come on. I don't want them wasting arrows on these guys right now. Got him. Finally. That was the banner bearer. A banner bearer. I don't want to get in front of these guys either. Be careful, Joe. Stay behind them. Oh, no, no, no. There's the golden-haired. Woo! I just felt something coming up behind me, and it was these clowns. You know I don't like these guys. One hit, and I'm gone. Well, as long as we're running in the same direction, chances of that happening are slim to none. Not in a one hit. But it's when they're coming at you, you got to be careful. Ah, those archers. Okay, I got to stay out of range of those archers. There's 75 of them. Okay, they are down to... It doesn't even show up on them. Oh, there they are. 25 horse archers. Oh, I can't believe I missed him. That's right. My guys will get him. I just don't want to get in front of them because then they can all focus fire on me. As long as I'm behind them and they're turning left, I can stay to the right a little bit. As you know, when you're on the horse, you can't shoot to the right. Even AI has that limitation. So as long as I stay to the right, should be okay. Work my way from right to left here now. Oh, unless they stop and pull out swords, then I got to be careful because the rest of them will turn around. Oh, there you are. There you were, Thalia. I'm on the wrong side of these guys again. That's why I'm dodging with my horse. What a clown I am. All right. Oh, he's getting the banner. No, no, no. Don't pick up that banner. Come on, dude. Let's see if anyone else comes to get... I don't want to get in range of those. This is why I said I'm patient when it comes to horse archers. Just let my guys stand in formation. Do what we got to do. They're down to 10. So they had 43. Or I've taken out 43. Let's see, I took out 39. The heavy spearman took out 1. Wait, we got to upgrade. Who upgraded? But when you got this open and you can't see your cursor, press your middle mouse button and your cursor will pop up. Then you can scroll. Sturgeon Spearman got an upgrade. Okay. How you doing, Jenny? Let's have you guys face that direction. Thank you. I'm being very cautious here because we've still got that. As soon as I end this battle, I've got to go and break the siege of Pencanak. Remember, that's another 900 something troops. So we're having back-to-back armies, battles with armies that are equivalent to the same size as us. We were only, what, 1,042, I think? And they're all 900 something. So that it's equivalent. So that's why I'm trying to lose as few troops as possible, as I always do, but especially right now. With the Khuzaits and the Azerai ganged up on us. Opposite ends of the map, you see. We're going to be stretched very thin. I think the horse archers are giving up. Let's march in. I'm glad that half of their cavalry is across the river. I'm not going to go over and engage him. Let me look at the terrain up here. I'm also going to set my guys to loose formation because when they charge, you know what I'm going to do? Infantry, come up here. We're going to come at them from this side. I'm going to stay as far away from those 70 cavalry as I can. That way we don't entice them to charge at us. And we don't have to deal with the entire force at the same time. Go away.
Infantry! Wheel our face and footmen! Move! Archer, move! Horsemen, forward! Mounted, forward!
This positioning is not going to be very entertaining, probably, for camera work, but positioning and logistics are a huge part of warfare. See how they're turning to face me. Then my horse can hit them from the side.
Infantry! Cavalry, move!
And by me, I mean my forces. They're turning to face us.
Forward!
By getting up here, I'll be able to get the archers a little higher.
Arrows, move!
Let's get rid of that horse. See, the archers can sit on this little hill here. As the infantry moves into that little depression.
Archers, move! So forward!
And we get... Oh, they're coming across. Okay.
Cavalry,
Cav, go ahead and engage. You're right there. I did not anticipate them as they turned their formation bringing that Cav across. That was an oversight on my part. All right, here they come.
infantry!
Infantry's already... Okay, it was a fake... I gotta be wary, though, of the golden-haired tossers.
Infantry!
Alright, get in position. Now that infantry is in position, I can move forward. Because if they charge, my guys are already in loose formation, so their spearmen will be able to do the work.
Archers, move!
We're in range. I can see arrows landing. At least one. Okay,
Infantry!
they're set up. Let's take them down. Let's get the banner guy. Good job. Archers, hold. Don't do anything just yet. Okay, they're positioning to face the horses. Very good. Look at those bill hooks. That bill hook right there and these big axes. All right, they're tossing. Those tossers are doing their thing.
Infantry!
Let's give them another moment, see what they're going to do. Our infantry is not faring well. I mean, the right wing of the cav is not faring well. And I don't want you guys to charge into their lines. Come back here. Come back here.
Forward!
I'm going to let that play out just for a moment while I try to come down here and help the cav out. Because they're not winning this battle. That's a lord. Woo! Moon him. At least we dehorsed him. Is that another lord? I can't tell. He's got a big axe. Usually their lords carry big axes. Where you at, buddy? Yeah, Yakkus. I don't want to be hit by that. Pay attention, Joe. Don't get... Oh, woo! There we go. So long, Yakkus. Uh-huh. You thought you were going to hit me with that, didn't you? Ooh, I dodged it. Okay. Horses are faring in better position now. Uh-huh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. They just accelerate so fast compared to my horse. Oh, you picking up the banner, huh? Got to keep that range. Don't hit me with them javelins, buddy, please. Ah. Oh, see how he dodged me. That was a good move. But there's a horse in your way. Guess what? That happens every now and then. Basically all the time. Oh, dodge, dodge, dodge. Woo! I thought I'd get him on the backswing, but he anticipated that. Closed in on me. Up, just like he did. Blocked it. All right, so we lost about, I think about 15 horses there. Oh, he picked up the, someone else picked up the banner. All right, well, I don't think their archers have me, they can't draw a bead on me anymore since they repositioned. So it's just watching out for these guys. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Notice how they slow me up while someone comes in from behind. The AI is really programmed to be sneaky in many instances, especially the cav is. That's why I'm always looking behind me when it comes to cavalry. I can't tell which one is my guy. Okay. Right there in the front, I've got a golden-haired tosser in my army, so he kind of threw me for a moment. Let's see what they're going to do. He's trying to toss at me. I got to be careful. Ooh. What do we got left to deal with? I think they're in amongst my guys there. They took... There he is. I was going to say they took care of him, but he broke free, and of course my acceleration on this horse is like a 50-ton tank. Very slow. Even though it's the fastest horse in the game. Or, it's not actually. I think the Wadar is, but this one has more maneuverability. And probably, you know what, now that I think about it, I think I chose this horse because of the maneuverability, because I had a friggin' glaive. Ooh, did I get that? Yeah, Adis. There's a lord right there. I'm just trying to dodge the doggone javelins. Who is this? Ooh, Beliah? Uh-huh. Man, they're just determined to keep that banner going, aren't they? Let's see if anybody else comes to you. You know what? I'm going to grab it. I can't grab their banner. I know I can grab our banners, but I thought I could grab... You know what? Let me get off the horse. This is iffy. This is very iffy. Banner of Shifting Sands. Nope, I can't grab it. That's just... Oops, oops, oops. Oh, no! What an idiot! Here, can I run down my horse? Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Buddy, stop running, stop running. I was going to say the banner shifting sands is a speed. That's why they're so fast. That's to increase their speed. Oh, he's going to make... this horse is going wide open. This is it. I'm going to lose my horse because the wall is right there. Come on, hit that tree, buddy. Come on, hit that tree. What are you standing out here all by yourself? Ah! Okay, so now I've got a horse that barely moves. Oh, my goodness. You know what I did? You know what I did.
Cavalry! Cavalry!
All right, Cav, at least you're in much better. They've got 5 left on this side. You're in much better position. Let's move up a little closer. We'll go ahead and bring that single horse archer over here. All right, what are they still charging into us? I think it's fake charging. So let's move down into this depression. Get this horse out of the way. Go, go, go. Get you out of the way. Also you. And lastly, you. See, I got it using my range advantage, buddy. He's got a javelin in his hand. Woo! Yeah, unfortunately they're concentrating on this on the left side of this, and there's a lot of recruits right back there, so they don't have spears. I don't think that's by design. I think they're just going to the right because there are a lot of tossers here, and they, just like archers, they circle right to left counterclockwise. And I can't really change the composition of my troops when it comes to that. I can't get, move all the spearmen to the left, for example. You just don't have that ability. Not that fine of a control. This is a lord of some sort. But I got to be careful here. I don't want to stop. I don't want to be still. They're determined he or she is following me. But we got to wipe out this horse as much as we can before we actually engage. Oop, I got a hit. Oh, there we go. Fatted. I'll eat your liver. So that, they do still say that. You got to learn to use your range, buddy. Look, see, I'm running with the spears couched. Is this another lord? Yeah, Shalar. Very good. Don't throw that. Oh, he did. Couldn't get him in time. All right, I'll take your horse out. I remember now. I remember what I was doing with this glaive. I can't take you, I'll take your horse out. I don't know why I forgot that. The previous video I talked about this, for some reason, I got it in my head. I was using a spear and not a glaive, but every time I would say, let me get my, let me get my bow out, and then when I was done, I'd say, okay, let's put the glaive back, and it wasn't dawning on me that this is a friggin' glaive, that I could swing it. 182 damage, swinging it two-handed. Oh, how many videos did I go thinking this was a spear? All right, Cav, come up there. Looks like they've only got 3 brave souls left that are charging. Hopefully they will have shot most of their ranged units, ammo also. Take that horse out. Remember? Okay, so there's 2 left. Let's get rid of you. And by get rid of, I mean just move out of the way. I don't necessarily want you to die, but get out of the way. You roll right into the... I'm going to see if they take him out. Although, never mind. Those are not going to get any points. That's not my companions. They're already max level. All right, is that it? One more. All right, buddy. Ah! Okay. He saw me switch to spear mode, and he just backed off. Originally, I had it in swing. Then I went to thrust. Let's see if he's going to do the same thing. Thrust. Yeah. Whoop. Get rid of that horse. If I can't hit you, I'll take your horse. There we go. All right, I think that's all we have to worry about for now as far as being a credible threat. Let's move a little forward a little more, and bring the archers over here. Whoa, if he hadn't yelled, I wouldn't have known he was coming at me. Thank goodness for him doing the Hollywood scream. No reason to make that kind of noise when you're sneaking up on someone, yet they always do it in Hollywood. All right, a couple more are coming in, but it's as I said, it's not really a credible threat. Guys are raising their shields when they need to. Are you on hold fire? No. Yes, you are. I want you to stay that way. Not yet. Not yet. Let them continue. I think he just took out one of my troops. Doggone it. He took out one of my archers. There. You won't do another one. I guarantee you that. Come on. All right, archers. Let's let you have a little fun now. They're javelining my archers. Oh, he didn't quite make it. Buddy, you need to work on the arms. Ooh, he was throwing at me. Let's get rid of this horse. It will impede us when we march in. Now I'm going to get sneaky. Cav, go over there. You go over there. I'm going to take my cav down to this other bridge, cross, and come in behind them. Because now we don't need the cav over here for anything. All right, you guys come all the way down here, and you guys cross the bridge. And you can run right down there, and then I'll have you cross. Let's see if I can make my way below the archers here and take out this one troop while my cav is moving over there. Are you gonna come and meet me? Let's take out your horse. Ooh, didn't do that. There we go. Now let's take out your shield, because you're just gonna shield. It's gonna take some more blows because I don't have any speed bonus. I'm getting in range of their ranged units. Ah! Be careful, that javelin can take you out. Boy, his shield, I don't have... There we go. All right, now cross. Get over yonder. All right, and you guys run up there. I wish you could set waypoints. I could set them, go there and then run up there. Waypoints would be nice, but typically you don't. The battles are not this tactical, I'll say, because you don't have the room for it. You don't have room to maneuver on your typical maps. So this is a treat. All right, you go up there, and you go up there. All right, and then I'll run back up here so I can see them. And then have them form up at the opposite end of that bridge. I'm just going to see what these guys are doing. Okay, archers, hold off. Save your ammo for now. Looks like they're committing the last of their horse. Can we get you out of the way? Archers? Come on up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like they have 7 horse left. 6. Wow, I can't hit. I saw that one guy. Oh, there he is. I was going to say there was one guy over here running in on my troops, and that was a mistake. Okay, let's go into the shield walls. Not enough horses left to... All right, open up again, archers. Can I see? No, I cannot see my horses. Let's see if we can finish this. Take another one or 2 of these out. 280 on that one guy. Boy, I can't see my horses, so I don't know where they're at. Even getting up here. All right,
Bowman!
Bowman, move down right here. Where are you, horsies? If I can't see that area at the end of the bridge, I can't put the marker on it. You know what I mean? When I say I can't see my horses, that's what I'm really talking about. Whoa, look at the axes. They shouldn't. Whoa! I don't have my shield up, so I got to be careful. They shouldn't have very many axes left after all this time. You got javelins, though, still. Look at all the axes. All right, just stop. You're doing nothing but hitting their shields. That look at them. Okay, move up here, fellas. I want to see if I can get my infantry over here. If these guys will turn a little bit to face my infantry, the archers can hit them in the flank behind their shielded troops. That's what we want. Oh, they're turning. They're turning. Or are they running towards us? Nope, I think they're repositioning, which is exactly what we want. And then we want the infantry to stay facing these guys. So you turn as need be. Keep those shields up. Gosh, it looks like... Oh, it looks like rain. Look at how many axes they still have. Okay, they're going on the bridge. Are they getting on the bridge? Or are they just repositioning to the side of it? All right, archers, open up again. While they're repositioning, their shields are not up in a cohesive line. My goodness, how many axes does the Azerite axe throwers carry? More than the sturgeons, it looks like. I didn't even realize there was a golden-haired tosser out there. Look at the front line. Okay, yeah, they're repositioned. They don't like that. All right, come on down here. Keep moving in. But the good news is they've screwed themselves. They have no retreat now. Horsemen, come over here. They got down. Oh, they're coming back. Well, that's okay. At least I can get my horses up here. And there's a lord right there. Let's see how this is going to fare. He blocked. Ooh, Cannar. Canner? Archers are running out of ammo. All right, you guys, now, your turn. Toss them if you've got them. Ouch. Luckily, I was running away from that. All right, I'll take your horse. Then I'll take your shield, I imagine. Oh, you didn't block. Adios, amigos. Get out of the way. All of you. All right, hold. Hold. Okay, the archers are picking up because they don't have anything left. Okay, horse. They don't have any range units left. Not enough to even show up. They probably got 5 or so. Our guys are picking up also. We got a lot more to pick up than they do, though. We haven't thrown nowhere near as many as they have. I forgot about my horse archer back. I'm going to take this guy's horse. I don't want to chase him all over creation. There we go. Okay, horse archer. Let's go right there. Let you get a little practice. Maybe you got a few more arrows you can toss in to the mix. All right, looks like they're dying down with their ranged tossables. We're almost out of ammo for the ranged units, for the archers. All right, let's march up here. Again, keep directly facing them. Ooh, better get the shield out if I'm going to do that again. Okay, yep, picking up ammo, picking up ammo. Very good. Oh, that's 2 hours already? Well, I didn't realize it was that short. Either way, I'm going to continue this battle, and I guess I'll have to break the Siege of Pinkenok in the next one. All right, now let's bring them up. Come on, come on. They're fixing to get a hello from my horse troops. If I can get them on this bridge proper again. All right, you guys, come around. Come on.
Cavalry!
Horse, come right here. Horse archer. Up. All right, cav, jump it, go.
Kill them all!
Infantry, break apart.
Infantry,
Move in. Go, 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 go.
forward!
They either got to turn to face the horse or stay facing the infantry. Either way, we're going to catch them. All right, infantry, go for it. I don't like this being a confined space. We're going to get more kills than we'd normally get, but they're on the bridge, and there's nothing I can do about that. They don't want to come out. You see, I tried everything to get them to come out, but they're going to stay turtled here, so we just have to go. You know what? Let's stay on the horse. Can I get in there? No, I'm not going to be able to get in there. Actually, switch to... There we go. I got much better range with this. Ooh. They're trying to run, is what the deal is. Where did these guys come from? Oh, the reinforcements. I did not even realize they had reinforcements came in. I should have been prepared for that. But they were down so many troops. I didn't think. I'll just leave it at that. Okay.
Cavalry!
I've got to get my horse over here if I can.
Cavalry, move!
Infantry, come here. Are they running? I think they might be running. Infantry, come on. Archers right here. We've taken all of these out. All right, stay in loose formation. They're going to charge us again. This will be the third string. All right, I think my horse has got all broken out of there, so let's see if I can get him around behind these guys. I need to get myself around behind him first because I can't get the location marker up there properly. All right, tossers, careful. All right, horse, come on up here, hurry. Now. I've lost a lot of horse, but come on up here. That was a nice scream noise. Oh! All right, come on. Say goodbye to your horse then if you're just going to shield up. That'll work. All right, how is the cav doing? Let me run around. I got to be careful here. All right, you can go back to shield wall. There's no longer a horse threat. And you guys, how far can I get you up here? Right there. Get all the way around behind him. Take out his horse. I didn't do it, only 101. I'm still trying to, notice I'm still bopping left and right as I move away because I'm worried about those archers right there and any javelins that may be coming my way. So I'm constantly going left to right, and that's why. Got him that time, that horse. There you go. As long as you keep moving, you stand a chance. Much better. Get out of the way, please. All right, now that my horse is behind them, horse on the archers, footmen, go into line formation and march in a little faster. Archers, come over here.
Infantry, arrow forward! Hold fire!
Come on, archers. Keep coming.
Move!
Let me get my shield back out. Get out of the way, please. Go away. Speed up your departure. That's one way. I didn't mean to part this earth, but that's fine. Alright, now go back in the shield wall.
Wall! On earth! Give him hell! Cavalry! Attack! Bowman!
Let's work this. Archers. Help out. Because my archers are going to come over here, and I don't want them to be impeded by their archers. Okay, infantry.
Line formation!
Walk forward.
Infantry! Forward!
Alright, horse, break out again. Get behind him again. Keep coming. Archers, face this direction, please.
Look that archers! Move!
Right on the top of this little rise. Get this horse out of the way. Okay. Infantry, do your thing. Now that we're here as a unified force and we didn't come in ones and twos. Archers, fire again. Get out of the way, horse. All right, calf, just break loose and do your thing. Archers, you can even march forward more. Top the little crest there. Magnus, skill point medicine. Get out of the way, horse. We got a lot of green troops. Where you going, buddy? Just stab him with that spear. I don't want to take any chances with you and that big axe. Alright. They are officially fully in flight. Speaking of big axes. Ah. Is that it? That's it. Alright, what did we lose? 43 dead. Way more than I wanted, but we had so many recruits. I killed 132. Alright, Corinne got 1 in one-handed and 1 in bow. I'd like to get her 275 for the next perk. Ella went down, and she killed nothing, but she got 1 in horse. Jenny did not go down, and she got 1 in polearm. Sheena got 1 in medicine, 1 in one-handed, and 1 in polearm. Magnus got 1 in medicine and 1 in polearm. All right. Finn got 1 in polearm and 2 in medicine. All right. Well, she did the best out of that. Whew. 12,414 gold. We've got 1,
I yield.
2,
I give up.
3,
Stop.
4,
Enough.
5,
Enough.
6,
I give up.
7, 8,
We are at your
9,
Stop. I yield.
10. That was a sturgeon, that woman. We got all these upgrades. 10 prisoners, upgrades. We'll take all of these. We can jump in the castle and dump them. All right, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do what I normally do. I'm going to distribute my prisoners amongst my children. Then we're going to jump in this castle, have them dump them all in. Might have to do that. We don't have anything we can't sell, but then I'm going to head straight to Pencanak and break that army, and I'll do that in the next video. Adios.